once again. We are on memory card 2 because that's how many save states we've made already. And as you all know, I make one save state per save. Because else I cannot go back and check out the things when I need to check them out again. So that's where we're at. And I shall load. I am here. This is Tales of Symphonia. And I am loading my file. I have delicious marble curry here. And I shall enjoy today's stream. So. Oh yeah, we just did the Yuan side quest. Well, it's time to visit the Temple of Darkness. Oh right, we need to get out of here before we visit the Temple of Darkness. David M in the chat. You know you're saving a lot when even Symphonia hasn't got enough slots. Well, yeah, but I want to be sure that, you know, nothing dies. Nothing ends. All is fine. So, here's a sad story. Hello, Kazuna. Nice to see you. Here's a sad story. Today I wanted to, bust out my old save files on my English version of the Tales of Symphonia Unisonant pack. And wanted, to check out where exactly I'd saved, Tales of Symphonia and Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World on those pods. I was very unhappy to find that I could not find the disc. Make of that what you will, but I could not locate the disc. Now it made me quite angry, because Tales of Symphonia Unisonant pack was probably the PlayStation 3 disc I had the highest playtime on, right next to Persona 4 Ultimax. So there I was, and there I am. I can't find the disc. So I guess I will have to go through the entire attic and try to find it before I can legitimately play the games again. And that annoys me because I actually really, really like most of the voice acting in both games. Especially have a sweet spot for Johnny Young Bosch's performance as Emil. But I guess I'll just have to turn over the entire attic one of these days. David, I'm in the chat. I guess it heard you talking about 60 FPS and ran off. I mean, that is quite possible. After all, we all know the PlayStation 3 is in fact not capable of 60 FPS, at least not when Bandai Namco programs on it for some reason. Kazuna in the chat. Yay, Temple of Darkness. Do I sense some Kingdom Hearts references in there? David M in the chat. Holy shit, Wayne's staff is cool. Why, thank you. I equipped her with... What did I equip her with? The holy staff. Oh, of course it's cool, it's holy. David M in the chat. To be fair, it really is the PlayStation 2's fault. I mean, yeah. The GameCube was really a pretty powerful machine if you think about it. So, we are at the Temple of Darkness. The Darkness. And I need to make a note of the Darkness. Which reminds me, tomorrow is already May 1st. So, it's the Temple of Darkness. Oh yeah, and today is the 13th. Tomorrow is already May. I've spent the entire month of April with this. David, I'm in the chat. Oh, hell, I still need to catch a blue marlin in Animal Crossing. Oh, did I remind you of something there? David, I'm in the chat. The PS2 and Namco refusing to do any sort of touch-ups when remastering it. Yeah, that sounds like Namco. Whoa, it's pretty dark here. I just realized that I have, this is stupid. I have the sound configured incorrectly. This is bad. You're probably not hearing any of the sound, are you? I'll fix this real quick. Sorry, I don't know how I messed that up. Okay, I need to really briefly stop the stream. I'll be back in a second. Just hang in there. Okay, now it should be fixed. Now it should be fixed. Sorry for that. Sorry, I totally had the stream configured incorrectly. Now it should work. So, Phil is talking. It is probably due to the power of the spirit of darkness that the spirit of darkness probably has a strong influence on this place. That might be why it's so dark. Even so, it's way too dark. Whoa! Ah! Hey, you fell on my foot. We can't really continue on like this. Let's go to the Spirit Research Center. They did research here before. They might have a way to light up this darkness. Right, let's do that. Well then, everybody, let's go back out. Yeah. Hey, you are on my foot. So we're going to not Cyberg to Mel Tokyo, I guess. Mel Tokyo, the closed city that is the easiest to infiltrate of all time. Mostly because everybody in that city loves sellers. Honestly, nobody wants to capture sellers because the entire city loves sellers. So I keep having to use the sewers, but nobody cares. Alright then, let's go to the Spirit Research Center. Lloyd, don't forget that we are wanted. If you notice, if you make too much... Okay, if there's too many people around, you shouldn't go there, alright? Understood. Okay, you shouldn't go anywhere that looks like there's, like, it's on high alarm, is what she really said. Why is he dressed like this again? Like, he keeps changing clothes, and this isn't even his... This is not his Crucius outfit. Why is he not in his Crucius outfit? I'm so confused. So, Light is saying, Kratos! I heard that holy wood doesn't grow anybody else but close to Osset. Is that true? Yes. David M in the chat, it's laundry day. I think they just accidentally used the wrong model, honestly. Well then, the holy wood probably doesn't exist anymore. All that I've cut, I gave over to the church. So that's really all that's left. Well then. Wait! What in the world do the people of Crucius... Why in the world are the people in Crucius so bothered by the holy wood? Because we need it. Do I need another reason? But for what? I don't need to talk to you about that yet now. Much more importantly, Lloyd. All the pacts you've been doing with the spirits, you should stop them. You really think we're just gonna listen to you like that? I can't even predict what is going to happen if you continue doing this dangerous thing. Something that cannot be undone might happen. So what? As long as there's no other way to save both worlds at the same time, that's all we are gonna do. David in the chat, I wonder if Mythos intentionally wanted to get rid of the holy wood to make sure nobody could make a new pact ring for Origin when he blew up Osset. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think too, like... I'm writing that down. Wood for pact ring. Only Grunio said. Don't get so worked up, Lloyd. What is he trying to say? So, and to the Spirit Research Center we go. This was not hard. There was just a Kratos there. Is there a Kratos scene around here somewhere? Please tell me if there's. Sheena, and you brought the whole group. Could we ask you for something, maybe? It's about Shadow. His name really is Shadow. I see. If that is how it is, then you might be in need of a blue candle. A blue candle? Wait, blue candle? It is a holy candle that can strike down the power of darkness, is basically what she's saying. I'm gonna write that down. Because it is a holy object. There's so many holy objects in this. Like, pretty much anything is called holy at some point. I'm surprised that apple shells aren't called holy at this point. The thing is, there's a lot of different ways in Japan to refer to something as holy too, so that makes it not quite as boring. It is a holy candle with the power to strike through the power of darkness. Do you have this? Do you actually have it here? Yes. With the help of ancient writings, our research center was able to reconstruct one. Oh, I want to write that down too. Because they actually used like science and ancient writings to reconstruct a holy candle, which I find interesting. So in this world, like, religion and science are definitely not opposed. Which is very typical of a Magitech society, but it's still interesting for my purposes. Just finishing writing this down. David M in the chat, I believe that there was a Kratos scene here, since I've written it down as to the right in the lowest tier. They are holy. Holy delicious. David, please. Oh well, I enjoy the David humor. You may say it is a date humor. Huh? I'll stop. The good thing about stopping to write down like this is that it means that it also stays on the video feed longer, which makes the lines that I write down also easier to find later when I go through the footage. So, I will need to check out the Kratos scene, but let's continue. Alright then, I'm sorry about this, but we would like to borrow one. Of course. Hey! It's because of them that Kate was taken away. We can't help them. But they're friends of Sheena's. Kate? What happened to Kate? Because Kate was hiding prisoners. And tried to run away. She is going to be executed. It's just because of us. God damn it. Wait, Light. We have to save Kate. Light, I want to help her too, I think. Right, but how? What would happen if we went to the arena and joined the tournaments? The arena? Why that? Because the arena was originally a prison built in order to lock down. Was originally a prison that was built to let wild beasts and prisoners battle one another with an audience. So basically, it's a coliseum. It's a coliseum. So I make an old coliseum reference. David, I'm in the chat, and no, sorry, I checked my sources and there isn't any additional Kratos scene here that I know of. Just this cutscene you already saw about the Hollywood. Okay, good to know. In order to bring the prisoners to the arena, there is a pathway that connects the prison with the arena. Whoa, that's pretty good thinking of you. Oh no, that's sorry, I mistranslated. So now that I think about it, you were in the prison too, weren't you? If you save Kate for us, I will leave the blue candle that is in my possession under my supervision, is what he's basically saying to you. No, oh no, he's saying it differently. If you really save Kate for us, I take the responsibility and will prepare a blue candle for you. Alright, I understand. Everybody, let's go to the arena quickly. Oh, I love this scene that's following now. I love what is about to happen. This is going to be glorious. Oh yeah, this wasn't the way to the arena. So basically the dungeons are connected to the arena. And we need to get into the arena so we can get to the dungeons. Because gladiators are a thing. Hey, if you're going to the arena, wouldn't you like to buy some new weapons? Oh, this is the weapon shop. And the arena even looks like a coliseum. How did I forget about that? I have never lost in the arena before, says that guy. Good for you. That reminds me, I need sellers to exploit more women. I got money. Good. So, let's see if I get stronger weapons for anyone. Nope, does not appear. I think I already have the strongest possible weapons that I can have right now. Oh, I could get some lapis bracelet. Lapis bracelets, nice. Wait, are those for? Why can't I? Oh, this is. I get it. This is a customizing shop. I am an idiot. How did I not realize that just now? And I guess this is all I can buy right now, so whatever. Let us move on. Our immense sums of money will only grow as we fight here. Oh god, they're calling like the cup arena. So the cup that they're fighting for is called the Mythos Cup. It's hilarious. Because like Mythos is so freaking famous that he has his own sports cup named after him. And it's literally called Mythos High, which literally means Mythos Cup. Are you going to take part in the Mythos Cup? Tehai, what does this mean? Let me look up this word. Where did I put my phone? This is annoying. I need my phone. Sometimes I just put my phone in random places and then I cannot locate it and it makes me angry. I assume... Hang on a second. I must locate my cell phone. I am very professional. I left it next to the shower. Clearly the best possible place to leave a phone. Okay. Let us go to translating this piece now. Some of the words the characters in this game use can be quite hard to translate, but I'm doing my best. Okay, so basically, this guy is saying, so are you going to take part in the Meters Cup, or are you just going to watch? So, we are exploiting this lady, and I wasted a Panacea bottle. Why does the Meters Cup only have single battles? That is so unfair towards magicians. Oh, I see. The way of battle doesn't even last. It doesn't just last a single day. Even with rigorous study, it will be very hard. Ah, I see. I got the art book, also the book of arts. About rigorous study. Which reminds me, I should probably equip some new arts to the boy sometime. I've been just using the same ones over and over. I'm sorry for that. Sorry. Oh god. Okay, let's do this. During special competitions like the Meters Cup, they sometimes leave prisoners out of their cells and let them fight in the arena. In order to assure that the prisoners don't escape, there are special security measures in place. So, who of you wants to compete? So who do we want to let compete? Honestly, I think it makes the most sense to use Salas because he has the most balanced skill set, and also because it is freaking hilarious with Salas, so we're doing Salas. Me? Why me? Why me? Light, you should go. Hey, you should pull your own weight as well sometimes. But I'm always pulling my own weight. Wait. Salas, do your best. Right. Good. Give us a good show. We have high expectations in you. Please do your best. Oh no, oh no. Guess I have no choice. Well then, your poor Salas-sama is going to do a show. You are really easy to manipulate, you know that. However, the Miko should not use his true name. That would be suspicious. Right, everybody here should know his face. David M in the chat, imagine being a resident of Meltokyo and one day you see the Chosen, who is currently a wanted criminal, participate in a tournament. Oh, it gets better. This is why I selected Salas, you're about to see. Yeah, everybody's gonna know it's you if they see your face. Right. It appears we will have to make a masked knight out of you. So, and this is why I chose Salas. This is why I picked Salas. I hope you're very happy, because I am very happy. So, how is that? Pretty stylish, don't you think? Just sang in already, says Chinas. We have to save Kate. Gotcha, gotcha. So, what? I forgot what... David M in the chat, oh my god, you can get his costume that way. Oh my god, yes, you can. And it is wonderful, it is marvelous. You did not know about this. This was what happened on my first playthrough, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Let me just look up this word he's using here real quick. David M in the chat, I never knew that. Well, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Sometimes the dictionary is acting up. Let me just check. Okay, it's just a fancy way of saying wandering. Okay, he's saying, what? Please sign me up under the name The Wandering Swordsman of Beauty. Lord Miko! No. Do you really think an idiot like that could be the Miko? Shut up! Willie, shut up! Hey, you. Can't you just ignore this little detail? Just a little bit? Of course, yes. I don't know how this guy would manage to live a normal life. So yeah, I'm wearing this now for the entire sequence. I am so enjoying this because this is like one of my favorite things here, and I can still do this. Everybody knows it's me. Everybody knows it's me. It's hilarious. They're just like, Lord Miko. They're even saying, oh, Lord Miko. No, that is unexpected. I didn't think you would partake. David, I'm in the chat. I will have to do this in the future. You should. It is great. So nobody's allowed to go in here. This reminds me of like the Bliss Pit section of Paper Mario, except I'm wearing a hilarious mask. Like, everybody knows it's me, but who cares? Have you prepared? Yes. Let's do this. Oh, I forgot to swap his skills. I'm doing this now in battle. Just let me give him some. I can't use only magic, so I'm gonna put first aid on middle. I'm gonna put lightning on up. Let's try it like this. So wow, I forgot how much slower Celis is compared to Light. Oh god. Okay, I should probably... Oh, I'm not allowed to take an item. Okay. Okay, Oh, okay. This is how Celos ends. Okay, we're doing this again, everybody. It's fine. Let's do this again. We're doing Celos because Celos is gold. And also, as I said, Celos can heal himself. That is very useful. I should just have to pick his skills better right away. David, I'm in the chat whip. It's fine. It's not like I've lost a lot. Beautiful wandering swordsman. Like, just the outfit is so stupid. I love it. So, okay, let's do this again. So, we're putting first aid on the middle. And I also need to get used to, like, how his whole deal works. Lightning on up. Demon Fang on down. And side is this. So. What's your X-Gen situation? Let me check out. So, he has 2 level 1 X-Chams and 1 level 3 X-Cham and 1 level 2 X-Cham. I could probably swap out one of the level 1s. How I'm gonna put vitality instead of evasion. So yeah, let's do this. Oh, also first I need to get all their witches. Life bottle, very useful. Not for this situation, but still. Mary is here. Hi, Mary. David M is asking for 1 sec, so I'm gonna give David M 1 sec because David M is a very helpful person. So, he's saying, Salus has some very cool skills you could try. Let me see. This one, level 3, X-Champ gives him Eternal Slasher, Tarnless, and Dwellguard. Level 4 X-Champ gives him Immunity, Speed Spell, Sky High, and Spell Charge. A level 4. Okay, I'm giving him a level 4. Even though I always feel bad when I'm destroying old champs, but guess that's what we're doing now. So this is a combo plus for Sky. Spell Charge allows me to charge spells faster by hammering A. That's probably what I should use. I'm gonna use Spell Charge. Let's do this. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Let's do this. And I know everybody up there definitely knows this is Salus. Like, how could you not know this is Salus? I should probably get rid of the child caster. What? Okay, that was fast, goddammit. David M, I didn't know Salus could get rhythm. It's actually called, this is not rhythm, it's different, it's spell charge. But I've messed it up anyway, so let's do it again. Sorry, I need to stop messing up. This is completely on me. I just am out of practice with Salus. I should have practiced more with him. But like, the scenes are just too good with him to do it with anybody else. Like, I cannot get sick of seeing this stupid mask. Mary in the chat, I'm not sure why Salus has that hat, but I wish he never takes it off because it's hilarious. He's wearing this hat to disguise his identity and it is not working. But he's wearing it anyway because he thinks it is beautiful. And that's the most gay thing I've ever heard of. And you must understand, I know my gay. I have gay people in my family. David M in the chat, Salus? Who is Salus? All I see is the mysterious traveling swordsman of love. So, yeah, we're giving him a spell charge. Spell charge. Oh, this is differently. Basically, Ha! That's gonna help anyway. Wait, maybe I should go for immunity instead. Speed spell. Speed spell is good. I'm taking speed spell. That helps. Speed spell helps. I used speed spell. Okay. Now we're doing this. David says, I'd say get speed cast. Yep, we have speed cast. Blue Mage in the chat. A cell is a phantom thief. Close enough. Okay. Ah, I forgot to set the arts. I will do that real quick. So, first aid goes here. Lightning goes here. I love how they kill him in the arena. They have no honor. Demon Fang goes here. And I'm using this. So. Wait, if these guys are allowed to use more than one? If these guys are allowed to use more than... If these guys are allowed to use like more than one person, are these prisoners? I suck! I just suck! Okay, we're doing this again. David M in the chat. Alternatively, if you equip 3 level 3x champs, you can put on Slasher, Super Chain, and Eternal, which would let you do 6 base combo hits, and then chain arts in any order. I'll try to do that. So basically, I have Slasher, then I'm putting one level 3 here and putting on Eternal. Then I'm putting another level 3 here. So, what is Super Chain? Tanless is probably Super Chain. Yeah, this is about chaining. So, and then I'm gonna change. But if I exchange his level 3 one, his level 2 one, then he can no longer exploit the female populants. If I take off the level 2 champ, god damn it! I don't want to take off. This is like, okay, this is okay. Feminism wins in the end. The feminism wins. I'm giving him speed spell. I can put it back on later. David M, we all must make sacrifices. Mary in the chat, do your best, Nanny, you can do it. I will do it. Also, let me just set the arts again. First aid. Lightning. Demon Fang. There. Back to auto for now. I'm making a save now, so we don't have to do this again. if I don't like this, I can always go back. No! No! Oh god! I accidentally made it Lloyd. We're saving that. We're loading the save. Oh, everybody else has to pay 5,000 gills, but you don't have to pay 5,000 gil if you go as sellers. I do understand now. So basically, if you don't go as sellers, you have to bribe the lady. Let me just go as sellers now. You can get in for free as sellers. So. Because sellers gets everything for free. So I know I'm showing you the saddest side here. So basically sellers is who you pick if you're in for a funny scene and don't want to pay money. So yeah, the girls no longer give me items. But hey, does this mean that sellers is using his X-sphere in order to be more attractive to women? Sellers is using his X-sphere in order to be more attractive to women. Ah! Sellers is such a frustrating character sometimes. I got her down, good. David M in the chat. To be honest, I'm not certain if X-Champs are quite that mechanically tied into the story. Shut up! It's my headcanon now. Sellers is using his X-sphere to flirt. God damn it! No! No! I refuse! I refuse! No! Why do they murder me here anyway? Anyway, I have a save file. Let's do this again. And I was very close this time. So, we're just hammering A now, while I tell you about how this time I will definitely not fail. Really, really for serious. And also let us talk more about the serious implications of Sellers using his X-sphere to be irresistible to women and exploit the female populace. Also, what did he do to his hair? Did he really just stuff it all into the head? That's kind of hilarious. Why would you do that, Sellers? What is the purpose of that? Do you really think your hair is the most recognizable thing about you? I think there's a lot of recognizable things about you, Sellers. Honestly, Sellers, what was the game plan? Let's do this. I love how the statue of Spiritua is watching over the battle. Oh, I should... Well, an angel statue at least. I should probably note that down. Angel statue in arena. There. Made the note. Now let's go. The thing is, like, Lloyd is a lot more flexible, so I get why you have to pay the most if you play as Lloyd. If you play as Lloyd, it's pretty much easy mode, and Celos is hard mode, so he doesn't play anything. Ha! I got them down! Just want to go. There we go! Finally! Don't you complain, Celos! Wait, I need to keep going? Well, that sucks. Oh hey, I can go here! Nice. We got it. Why are you here? I am an ally to all ladies. Now let's hurry up and get out of here. Thank you, but I'm alright. Well, if that is so, then I'll just have to take the imprisoned princess away against her will. I got it. David M in the chat, I mean, can you blame him? You have killed him a bunch of times. Oof. Thank you all. I mean, we saved her, but what are we going to do with her now? Do you have any family? My mother died, and my father would not be a good idea. What do you mean what would not be a good idea? I have a request. Please bring me to Osset. Osset? But the town was destroyed. The village was destroyed. Would you still like to go there? Yes. That's where I come from. Please. Oh, I remember now, Kate. Oh, yeah, I remember the deal with Kate now. Oh, gosh. Understood. Thank you for saving me. Even though I did these experiments, I used Posea for the experiments. You let us get away when you could have chosen not to do so. And that's why we're here now. There was no way we could just let you get executed. Of course we'd save you. Do you, even if you know the truth about me? The truth? My mother was an elf, and my father is a human, and right now he's the Pope of the Church of Mattel. Yes, I remembered that just now. I did remember that, like, the Pope had, like, some kind of affair, but I forgot that it was about Kate. So basically the Pope had an affair with an elf. So I just wrote down what you wrote. Good, let's continue. So, you mean that Pope that we've been dealing with is your father? I'm so glad you take after your mother, is what Salus says. Seriously, Salus, is that what you want to be saying right now? This is so awful. He'd put his own daughter to death. But hey. Wasn't it the Pope himself who put the law into motion that any half-elf who commits a crime is immediately put to death? What the hell? His own daughter is a half-elf, so why would he put a law like that into effect? David M in the chat. Salus, oh my god! Hey, don't bite me now. I cannot forgive that Pope. Wait. Please don't do anything to my father. Why? He was the one who hurt you first. But even so, he's still my father. When my father gave me the order to do experiments to find a way to transform an X-sphere into a Crucius crystal, I was really happy. I thought that finally he really needed me. I don't get you. I don't get you at all. Genus, calm down a little. But I think I get it a bit. Colette. When I thought that Ramiel might be my father, I was so happy, even though I knew I was on my way to die. I was so happy that I had finally met my real father. I would like to think a bit for myself about my father, about me, and about half-elves. Thank you so much for saving me, and also, Freya? Yes? I'm so sorry. It's kind of sad, this whole thing. When you have two sides, they will, just a moment, I need to, and again, a kanji that I don't understand. Meanwhile, Mary in the chat, Salus being on brand as always, as I see. I know, this is Salus. He has a brand of weirdness that you can only call Salus. Two forces will always oppose each other. Silverwind and Tessiala, elves and humans, the heavens and the earth. Okay, this sounds religious, so I'm writing this down. Thanks, Regal. So there is a theme of dualism here, which is quite interesting because like dualism is a big thing, especially in Christianity, where you always have like the conflict between two different forces. It's always either the underworld or the heaven, or well, not the underworld, but like the fallen angels and the angels, God and the adversary. It's always suffering and happiness, stuff like that. And the thing is, like, this is actually something that is not is treated very differently in most Asian religions. So I think examining how the game treats that might have some value as well. How the dualisms are treated here. I think the paper written by my colleague, Christina Gemeinbauer might actually be very useful there, because she had a paper about how video games treat the differences between different cultures, and it had like Tales of Symphonia in it too, so I could probably use that as a secondary source there. But you know, the thing with the Tales series in general is that they always like to go a little bit like philosophical, but not too philosophical. Like if you've ever played the original version of Tales of Fantasia, it literally starts with the game quoting itself. By having like Edward D. Morrison, a character in the game, say in the beginning, "If there's evil in this world, it surely is within the hearts of man." And the game just throws out that quote and writes Edward D. Morrison underneath, without telling you that that's a character in the game. So it sounds kind of like they're quoting some famous philosopher or something, but no, the game is just quoting himself. So you have to keep that sort of thing in mind when you analyze Tales. David M in the chat, seems a little weird though, considering that elves and humans seem pretty fine with each other. They just team up to be jerks to half-elves. Which is actually kind of realistic when you think about it. Everybody can be xenophobic like this. Oh, David M is writing the quote out. yeah, I see. You know it too. I'm pretty sure it was D. Morrison and not T. Morrison. Then again, they might have changed that in translation. And those left in the rift between the two sides will become casualties, such as the half-elves, or the great fruit, or the Miko. Okay, I need to add that because that is also very tied into like the philosophy of the game. So basically, like, we directly have the game equating the great fruit and the Miko with the fate of the half-elves now, because they're all left in the middle between the struggles. That's really interesting. It's using the term hazama, hazama meaning like the rift in between. It's a very common word in like like pop culture, because it has this ominous connotation of like being neither quite here nor there. You might know that like one of the main villains of the Play Blue series is even called Hazama. That's very intentional. It has sort of the same connotation as the Western word limbo, even though it doesn't have quite the same meaning. But I think limbo would be a very good translation here. So yeah, I'm still writing down what Rain is saying. Oinari mi no David M in the chat. It's been a while since I played the GBA version. That's fine. No, I don't want this. I don't want anybody to sacrifice themselves. But hey, wherever there's two people, one of them is definitely gonna end up being sacrificed or become a casualty. Even if you're being idealistic. That's the same with countries and with the world. Peace is just a delusion. Zelda's being super positive right now. How you're born, your social standing, how others see you, your family. Those are all things that you can't change. Oh god, tales of racism. Tales of systemic oppression. I'm really just making a note here, like, timestamp. Because this is one of the big themes of the game, tales of systemic oppression. But everybody has the same human emotions. And if people just need to end up if people are rejected, they are all hurt. So why do people not think about how that feels? We all have the same heart. Right, everybody should be thinking of everybody. That would be so good. Maybe people could change little by little. I believe that we can do that. And we have no other choice but to try. Right. And all that we can do right now is break the bonds between the spirits. David M. Tales of Symphonia really out here teaching us that racism isn't the result of individual people, but people's evil, but a system that perpetuates harm. Yeah, it's better there than a lot of Academy nominated pictures. Right, so we still need to make a contract with Shadow. Let's go to the research center. We need to get the blue candle. David M in the chat, God, I love this game. I agree. Everybody, sorry for the wait. Kate stayed in OSAT we took Kate to OSAT on her own request. I understand. This must have been a huge hassle for you all. The people, the underlings of the Pope have already noticed that Kate has escaped and are making a fuss about it. Everybody's just going about trying to figure out where she went and how to catch her again. And well, then we should probably use the commotion to get away unnoticed. Alright, here. There's the blue candle. Thank you. No. I'm the one who has to thank you. Now we can make it all the way to Shadow. Right. Then let me give you your thanks. Do your best, Gina. So we got the blue candle. So, we're doing this now, fam. So, now that we've done this side quest and somehow managed to completely disable sellers. Because you no longer... Okay, I know it is a waste of X-Champs, but I am sorry. I am so sorry, but I need his personal back. So what does Slasher do again? Okay, I'm leaving his... What does Eternal do? I guess I can't just get rid of Eternal as the AI is not going to use it anyway. I'm very sorry, but... David in the chat, I completely forgot about the Shadow Temple somehow, lol. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm going to... I'm sorry, I know it is a waste of X-Gems. I know it is a waste of X-Gems, but... I need the personal back. You have to understand. Okay, I'd get rid of Eternal probably, says David. Okay, then let's do that. I just need this. I need to be able to talk to ladies and exploit their affections for the sellers. So now that we have done this, I'm going back to playing as Colette, and we are headed to Temple. God, I miss my X-Champs, says David M. X-Champs Max. How she has chosen to live is this skit's name. So, Colette and Lloyd felt bad for, they were feeling bad for Kate because she chose to stay all alone over there in the village. To which, Wayne says that she chose to do that herself, and this is how she chose to live. And basically Wayne explains that, the important thing is that, Kate decided these things for herself. They have nothing to do with how she was born. Even though Lloyd says that he still feels very sorry for her, in the moment Wayne says that that's pretty naive of him, but then she says, actually, that's just like you. So, now we're here. Alright, let's use that blue candle. And suddenly it's light. There shall be light. Alright, now we can continue on. But hey. Yeah. That mana that I'm feeling. It's a lot more unstable than at the other that at the other seals until now. Well, we'll find out more when we get there. So, I'll say one thing right away. This dungeon has a different version in Dawn of the New World, which has a Pikmin-style puzzle in it, which is the most annoying thing of all time, and I'm not looking forward to that version of this dungeon. Because this version of the dungeon, like, it's basically the same dungeon. Wait, no, this is the version with the pigmen. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that this is the version with the pigmen puzzle. No! Why did I confuse that? Probably because my brain wanted to believe that it's not time yet. I don't have to do this. But no, it's diet pigmen for me now. Because for some reason every single GameCube game needed to try and do this because pigmen existed. God damn it. Okay, Lloyd. What is this? David M in the chat say hi, mini shadows. Hey, is that a monster? I don't think so. That's the spirit. David M, I don't think it's as bad on the GameCube though. Yeah, because the GameCube was actually designed for this many units to be on screen at a time. That was like one of the core ideas in the like architecture. That's why Pikmin works on the GameCube. David M, they just feel like they follow better on the GameCube. I so hope you're right. Blue Mage, now watch them get caught on anything and everything, goddammit. Wait, okay. Colette is talking. This is the spirit of darkness, Shadow? But he feels a lot weaker than... He feels a lot weaker than the spirits we've had until now. Like, just 1/5 as strong. And even more than that, its state of mana feels even more unstable. I can't touch it. Just a moment, yeah? Yeah? Okay, somebody was knocking on my door, but it's nobody, so... Huh? But okay. This is just a wild assumption of mine, but what if some of the power of the spirit broke off from the seal and appeared in this form? If that is true, then I feel like we should probably try to guide this fragment of shadow to the seal. After all, we need to make the contract with the entire shadow. Look at this! Look at this crystal! What is it? Is it Magitech? Is this the power of the spirits? Sister. Look, Light! Looks like this little guy can't go close to the light. Well, I guess since he's the spirit of darkness, he doesn't like light. So we should try to switch off the lights in order to find a way to guide the spirit further in. This room, there's a pretty huge platform, and there's a huge platform underneath this room. We should try to get all 5 together there. if we bring them all together to the place where the seal is, they probably won't split apart anymore. Alright. Look, we have no other way but to try. Professor, let's go. She doesn't want to stop. It's okay. So how do I do this again? Oh right, there's like an... Oh, there's a monster here. Oh, there's another shadow here. So I'm used to approaching them from behind because in Dawn of the New World there's a system in place where you get a player advantage when you attack them from behind. Also, it feels good to be playing as Lloyd again. So Lloyd made some curry rice. That reminds me, did I ever turn Wayne's spells back on? I did not. Or did I? Oh, at this one, okay. Let me just check everybody's spells. David, I'm in the chat. You can't bring shadows through that back stairway. Good to know. Blue Mage in the chat. Luckily, there's a checkpoint system. If you take one to the large platform before the depth, they stay there. Yeah, that's pretty much what Colette said too, and I accidentally swept away from Colette. I forgot. I legit forgot that this was the version of the temple with that puzzle. Looks like we can't go inside there. Let me try this. You're gonna go alone? Are you gonna be fine? Don't worry. I'll come right back. Just wait here. Oh. Huh. I wonder what this function does. I should try it before everybody else. Before I go back to everybody else. Okay. Huh. Looks like something's changing. Now I can grab it. Nice. So there's like a shadow up there, but I don't think I can get it this way. So let's just keep going. There's something here. Nice. It's a bandana. And up we go, and there's a monster. So can I... Yes, I can delete them like this. Good. Let's save. I'm so glad that you don't need a memory gem for this run. That would just be so stupid. Oh. Okay, I should not have done that. Oh no! Oh! The one we moved earlier went back. What happens if I move this one? Okay, let's go back where we were. Looks like that one is just a decoration. Why does the game have to point that out? Just don't put it there. Like, if if that is going to be an issue, then don't design your background pieces so that they can confuse the player. And it's following. Follow me. That doesn't work. There's a treasure chest down there, says David. But I don't know where exactly David means, so I will have to just keep my eyes open. So stairway on the back path. I think I already got that treasure chest, sorry. That's not the right one then? But why did they feel the need to put this mechanic in this game? Just because they knew the GameCube was known for having this mechanic? Just makes me so now that I'm looking at it, like, all the monsters here seem to be sort of based off, like, either Egyptian or Hellenistic mythology, so I make a note of that. Monsters in Shadow, in Monsters in Temple of Darkness. Egyptian Hellenistic theme. So, David, I'm in the chat. Honestly, I find this dungeon kind of charming. I mean, I can see that. It is a really interesting mechanic and all. But at the same time, you are always worried that this thing is going to disappear because that's just how these things work. Oh, I got a memory gem. What for? I didn't think I needed one here. Oh well. Stop getting stuck. I mean, it's still working better than on the PlayStation, so glad to see that, but come on. There. I got this one here. And I got this one here. Saving. When you only have like one of the two headphone halves on your head at the moment, everybody who's like on the other side of the screen suddenly sounds very far away. Henoji in the chat. Oh, up to the Temple of Darkness. Yep, there we are. Henoji in the chat, it would be cute if Colette could name them. I mean, I agree, that would be very cute. So, let's see if we can find the other three. There's one. David M in the chat agrees that that would be adorable. How do we get this poor thing off there? Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. There we go. So that means two more. Honestly, yeah, this is less infuriating than I remember it being, so I guess this really is the superior version of the game. Glad I'm playing this version and not the GameCube one. I mean, and not the PlayStation one. Why did I say GameCube? The GameCube is king. GameCube is king. David M in the chat, Tales of block pushing. Isn't that this entire game? Oh, there's a little shadow over there. But we can't get him over like this. We should probably find a way to move the block with the red eyes. Okay, let's see. David in the chat, make sure the other two have hit the checkpoint too. I'm making sure, don't worry. Okay, that's not the right one anyway. Okay, good to know. Wait, there's only two? No, there's the third one, okay. So yeah, we have all three of those here. Actually, let's go down for now. Oh, this is where we need to get them across then, got it. I do like the the geometry of this temple a lot. Like, I find it very appealing. Literature level 3. Nice. Okay, that was probably the one you meant earlier. So. Let's move this fast. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. David, I'm in the chat. Making up for the one you squished. What do you mean with the one I squished? You will have to be more specific. Okay. Lloyd is more on it, like, what is he saying here?
ずっと暗いところで目がおかしくなっちまった。
早くお日様が見たいね。
なんでテセアラの封印の方はこんなに厄介なものが多いんだよ。
ロイド。
先生また遺跡モード？
ロイド。授業は不真面目なのにいつも着眼点がいい。お前は考古学者の素質がある。なんだその嫌そうな顔は。考古学はいいぞ。ロイド。この闇の神殿はテセアラの中でも遺跡としての形状を残している稀有なものなのだ。テセアラの方が封印解放が困難かもしれぬという検証にはもってこい。逃げろコレット。
So basically, like Lloyd was just like, it's so dark here, my eyes are hurting, and Colette, yeah, I wanna see the sun again, to which Lloyd says, why is it that all the temples in Tessiala are so much more difficult to travel? To which, like, Wayne immediately went into ruin mode. Well, Lloyd, even though you're not good at studying, you clearly have a good eye for detail. That makes you an excellent potential research to potential archaeologist. And he's like, what? And she's like, yes, don't run away. It is a wonderful work. Now, Lloyd, the fact that the temples in Tessiala are harder to conquer probably means that resolving the seals here is probably harder. Let's think about how... And then he's just like, Colette, let's run away. And they are like, phew, gone. Wait, but by pushing that one, you've created a bridge you can use to get Shadow on the top. If you use the back way to get up there. Oh, I get it. I probably need to do that anyway because I can't get out of here anymore. So let me just try doing that. So I can't get... Ah, that one. Yeah, I see. Now I have a bridge. The thing is, how do I get past this one? I need... Oh, I get it now how. But first I need to do this. David in the chat, it's a shame. I wanted to hear Wayne's thesis on the effects of Tessiala's seals being harder. You and Wayne can compare notes on your masters. I agree, that would be fascinating. Oh no, Gnome has come. I love it how Gnome just drops in for a second and then disappears. Like, they're so hard to summon and do barely anything. Oh, sorry, David is noticing that I mess up, and I'm very sorry for that. Okay, let me just do that. Okay, in again. We go down. We go down here. God damn it, monsters. Just because I like the geometry of this temple doesn't mean that I'm good at this temple. Anyway, Rain is very useful in this temple because of her light spells. So now I can pull this so I can... do this. I can do this, it's okay, it's okay. Sometimes I just need a little push. David in the chat, might be worth putting Colette into the team for the same reason. No, but I'm just trying to get that one that is like up there. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I think I'm quite sure that I know what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I can get the other ones first. I want to get the other one first. That's what I'm doing. Right, I should probably put Colette in the party. Goodbye, Sellers, sorry. Only one chosen per party, that's the rules. I don't make them, I just enforce them. Wait. That doesn't work. Okay, never mind, I'm getting the other one. Yeah, she can't get across here. I guess I need to get to the very top and I'm not there right now, so... So we're doing the other one first. David and M in the chat, Colette has forgotten how to jump, pretty much. Right, I need to do it like this, I remember now. I just hate how quickly the monsters respawn. Asuka is gonna be fun because I'm pretty sure nobody has darkness spells from what I remember. God damn it. I got a Shadow Dancer. Well, I don't want the Shadow Dancer, I want Shadow. Go away! I hate you! David in the chat. Yeah, the respawning can be a pain. Sheena's personal skill gives you a chance to invade an encounter if you want. Honestly, I could just use a holy bottle, but I don't care enough. David M in the chat. Freedom at last. It feels the wind. It breathes again. And the sky clears. The world is waiting. What are you quoting that from? Can you come here, please? Oh, Les Miserables. I only know that one anecdotally, honestly. Not, I am ashamed to say that that part of culture has gone past me for the most part. During the prologue when Valjean is out on parole, that seems about right. Like, I do know some very important things about it, but like, mostly about why the movie was a terrible adaptation. Honestly, musicals and me is weird. Like, I don't know a lot of the very famous ones, but I do know weird niche stuff like Rebecca. David M in the chat, the Darkness Sorcerer's Ring stuns enemies. Yes, it does. Is that weird? Let me just save in between before I go up and get the last one. Mary in the chat, I'm only familiar with the Russell Crowe memes. Oh, right, that again. I should probably go by the other side. Why are you doing this? Go here. Stay here. David, I'm in the chat. I'm so used to the dungeons making the Sorcerer's Ring useless against enemies. Like the water seal. Ah yeah, the water seal. Lloyd even pointed out how lame the water was. That was kind of hilarious. The thing is, like, at least in this game, the Sorcerer's Ring is kind of intuitive to use. Honestly, that's probably one of my least favorite things about Dawn of the New World, how they tried to like make the Sorcerer's Ring motion controls compatible, by which I mean they really didn't. It was kind of really stupid. There we go. Come here. This way. Henoji in the chat, the markings on the wall look like tiki statues in my opinion. Yeah, I've mostly stopped cataloging like architecture at this point because it just seemed very samey and like way too much to keep in track, but I did notice that, yeah, they went for something very similar to like what they did with the Spirit Temple in Ocarina of Time here. Well, the Temple of Souls, to be exact. Wait, that didn't... Ah! David M in the chat clarifying that his hussar has 2 C's because 1 C wouldn't be enough to express the joy. There we go. Lloyd is just making a lot of curry today. Ah, come here. This way. Why is there a freaking skull here? Who placed the skull? So stupid. Well, we've gotten this far already. Now we just need to get all the way down to the seal. Let's do our best. I love how they wrote like separate dialogue for everyone for little things like this. It gives it a lot of life. Just the ability to have other characters than Lloyd out. Oh, that's the wrong. It's the wrong way. I know. I suck. I'll fix that. Okay, they stay together right now. Pikmin, this is not. If I at least had like a counter, so I can be sure that I really still have all 5 following me. Yeah, they're going down. That's good. So all 5 of them are here. I guess the reason this rings works against them is to try and help with this, even though it's not really working. And I failed at curry. How did he do that? Okay. Oh right, this is a maze. Why is this a maze? And this doesn't go anywhere. Next. Follow me, please. Are you all accounted for? Yes, good. Continue. I vaguely remember it being this way. Are we all together? 1, 2, 4. Oh, there is the 5th one. I feel like somebody from one of these animated movies where like there's an adult in the beginning counting all the kids and then oh no, one is missing. Protagonist! It's pretty much like that. At least they can't be stopped by enemies. I hate this. Nobody asked for you, random monster. Come back when I can make a pact with you, which will be 1 game from now. God damn it. And he's failing again. Okay. David M in the chat. Wayne is sitting back while Lloyd, Colette, and Genius heard the mini shadows. Just like, how does it feel? We should just give them, like, one of them a piece of toast in their mouth. Just for the authentic feel. Okay, we're there. And I do... Oh, I do actually have a memory gem. Good. Saving! Good. I will need Sheena in the party. Sheena is in the party. Good to know. Down we go. Yeah, they do feel like they're moving a lot smoother than they did on the PS3 version, thankfully. Please tell me those are all of them.
シャドウって闇の精霊だよな。じゃあ相反するのは光の精霊ってことだよな。
Shadow is the spirit of darkness, right? So the opposing element would be the spirit of light.
そうだよ。でもどうしたの？
Right, but why are you asking?
確かルナはアスカを連れてこいって言ってたな。
Well, because Luna said that we can't meet her unless we bring Asuka.
そうね。その手間を考えると光の精霊との契約は最後にする方がいいわ。
Right. Now that you think about it, we probably should be making the contract with the Spirit of Light last. Well, it's too late to even wonder about that now because light is all that's left, but okay.
アスカはどうしてマナの仕事からいなくなったんだろう。
I wonder why Asuka disappeared from the Tower of Mana Protection.
家出でもしたんじゃねえの？
Maybe he just went out for something.
あんたじゃあるまいし。とにかくシャドウと契約するよ。
Oh, come on. Shadow isn't like you. Anyway, let's try making the pact. So, let's see what this ends up looking like. I forgot, actually. I pacted with Mythos. I find it interesting that, like, the way Shadow talks is kind of similar to how the demons talk. I wanna point that out. Let me just write that down. So he's just saying, I packed with Mythos. It's especially hilarious because in Dawn of the New World, the Centurion matched to his element, to Shadow's element, as though the one responsible for actually distributing the mana that Shadow needs to live is so freaking eloquent, and then you just get the actual spirit who's like, packed it to Mythos. Henoji in the chat, they sure grow up fast.
ミトスか。
Mythos.
伝説の勇者と同じことをしてるんだな。俺たち。
So, the legendary hero did the same thing that we did.
我はシーナ。
I am Sheena.
シャドウがミトスとの契約を破棄し、我と契約することを望む。
I want that you annul your contract with Mythos and forge a new contract with me. Fight. He's coming! Ah, fighting of the spirit is so good. Wait, that's wrong. I wanted to use items. Yeah, attack the casters, won't you? Okay, we've got him down 1,000. So please eat a mix gummy. Give her a life bottle, please. He's pretty smart when it comes to killing the healer first. Oh, using Vault. Why is she using Vault so much now? Is she just so proud that she finally did it? He's really good at attacking the casters. A new oath is what he said. So we made some curry. Your oath. You're pretty straightforward, huh? Okay. I want to create a world where the two worlds do not have to sacrifice each other. That is what I need your power for. Accepted. Alright, if we make a pact with the spirit of light now, we can cut another thread of mana. Alright, I'll leave the next. I'm counting on you with the next spirit as well, Sheena. Alright. I got an amethyst, which is nice because amethysts are my favorite gemstones. And she learned her darkness skills. Okay, yeah, that was just a dead end. So I had some pretty good orientation there for once, which is weird for me. Uh... It's times like these that I wish Trasto from Trasto or Goho-M from Shin Megami Tensei was the thing here. Oh, hey, nice. Extra level 2. Nice. When the worlds are separated is the skit called.
あと少しで世界はクルシスのくさびから解放されるのね。
そしたら世界はどうなるんだろう。
世界がバラバラになっちまうんだろ。いいんじゃねえの？今より状況が悪くなるとも思えねえし。
あんたどうしてそんなに気楽でいられるんだよ。気にならないのかい？バラバラになった後の世界のこと。
そうだな。どうせだったら俺様はキュートなハニーたちがたくさんいるんだ。あいだ。
あんたに聞いた私がバカだったよ。
So basically they were talking about wondering what it's gonna be like when the worlds are separated. To which Celos said that he's just gonna think it's a good thing, it can't be worse than what is going on right now. To which Shino says, come on, you're really not wondering about what it's gonna be like? And Celos says, why should I be? No matter what happens, I'll be surrounded by cute honeys! And immediately she punched him and was like, I wasn't... Well, my fault for asking you, idiot. Is what she said. I wonder how long it took to like completely carve out this entire mountain. Just wondering. Something that you should be ashamed for is the name of this skit.
闘技場と牢屋がつながっていたとはな。リーガル様々だぜ。
それを知っているのは恥ずべきことだ。
まあでもそのおかげでケイトを助けられたんだし、いいじゃないか。
テセアラヒロシといえども、社交界と経済界と牢獄に通じている貴族はあんたしかいないね。
こら、ゼロス、いい加減にしな。
まさに恥ずべきことだ。
So this skit was just of Celos pointing out that like Regal knew about the fact that like Regal knew about the fact that there's a direct connection between the arena and the jail. To which Regal just said that he's very ashamed to know that, and Sheena just thinks that it was very helpful, but like Celos goes further and points out, well, I guess in a way you could say that as high society and the crime world are very closely connected. To which Regal just said, I am so ashamed. And Sheena's just like, oh, come on, let him be already. David M., maybe they summoned Gnome for it. Mary in the chat, he sure has his priorities straight. I love Celos, but Celos can also be very annoying. Okay, now we're on Askahunt. Then again, I guess I could drop by the Southern Abbey first. I'll do that for now. Because for those who don't know, the Southern Abbey contains the darkest secret of Salus. Welcome to the South Island Abbey, the South Island cloister pretty much. I love how a planet with no North Pole still has like a south and a concept of south. I mean, that's what I would love to welcome you here, but oh, she's been oh no, I'm glad that I finally get to say this. What do you need here? Men other than the Papal Knights are forbidden from entering, you know? What happens if I use Salus here? Those are nuns. Oh my god! Salus, please! Salus, please! Salus, what are you actually doing? Entering forbidden. If I try with her, entering forbidden. Okay. So there is a church here. I guess I'll do that quest later. But now we know Salus is not about flirting with nuns. I will make a note of that actually. Salus can flirt with the nuns. Nuns. Nuns? Nuns. And before you tell me that's not relevant, it is relevant. Because if it is in a game, and it is part of how they portray this. There are no accidents in literature science. Oh, it's Exire. I haven't checked Exire out yet. Let's just check it out while it's here. The Flying City Exire. Hey, a guest? That's rare. This is Exire, the last haven for the haven that remains to half-elves. Exire was made when the first mayor made a contract with Maxwell. Okay, I need to write that down. This is the first time, like, a summoner other than Mythos or Sheena is mentioned in this game. Or even a spirit that is not contracted to Mythos. In fact, this might be like the only confirmed spirit in all of Fantasia, not Fantasia, in all of Symphonia lore that did not have a contract with Mythos. Maxwell then raised the city up into the heavens, and it is now a flying city. David M in the chat, there's one other technically, but that's sort of an odd case. Which one would that be? Please tell me. Unless it's Corin, in which case, yeah. Or Various. Well, Various and Corin are basically the same. Since that must have happened several thousands of years ago, nobody really knows how it really went down. David, I'm Various. Yeah, Various is actually super plot relevant in Dawn of the New World, just saying. David, I'm in the chat. I typed it before you said unless it's Corin. This is a place where we can spend our days without being judged. However, that's all it is. Oh, there's a dog. There is a dog. One! So, this is Koya. I'm calling you Koya. Koya. David M. Oh, he's in Dawn of the New World. Yes, Various is in Dawn of the New World, and Various is actually a big part of the reason that game is able to end as it does. Because if it wasn't for Various in Dawn of the New World, there's a high likelihood that everybody would have died. And I mean everybody. Various is actually the true hero in the end, in a way. So I'm just looking for, like, Virginia Sage's house. This is not Virginia Sage. A traveling group made out of half-elves and humans. Now that is a rare sight. Will Sellers flirt with the half-elves? Yes, he will. So does this mean what is this what it means to be picked up? That's a first for me. Exactly. Oh, so you don't have any flirting here? That must be so sad. She gave me a panacea bottle, but my bag was full. Though they tried to give me panacea bottles, but it failed. Oh, this is how you leave, okay. It's a human. I've never seen one before. Exire's pretty interesting, honestly. So basically Maxwell is keeping this whole town up. Honestly, Maxwell in Fantasia seemed like such a cool dude. I'm not surprised that he would do this to keep the half-elf safe. He just seems like the kind of guy who would be like, yeah, people deserve this. He just seems like the cool grandpa type. Okay, so I cannot go into Virginia Sage's house, it appears. Then again... Well, I've seen Exire, that is nice for now. I probably have to wait till Heimdall. Okay, we're going to Silverwind, everyone. Let's go to Silverwind. David M in the chat. Acelia Maxwell is awesome. Way better than the Cilia version. I see some shade being thrown. So, let's see. There's something here. Wait, what is this? The Rinka tree! The Rinka tree has appeared! This appears to be... Well, this appears to be the Rinka tree we've heard about from Professor Nova and his friends. But it's completely dried up. Okay, I am just noting like the parallel Rinka tree and Vault tree here. Light. Could you please, repeat? Oh. Light, we should probably go back to Professor Nova one more time to reascertain everything, all the information we have gathered so far. You're right. We may have to make sure that we are not forgetting anything. Where do you think they are right now? We have no choice but to ask around in town and find them. Alright, let's go. David, I'm in the chat. Dochinin. Okay, where would you like to live, the Silverwind group?
いよいよ最後のくさびを抜く日が近づいたわね。プレセアたち、どっちの世界に残るのかな。
先生たちはどうするんですか？
そうだ、二人ともテセアラ生まれだもんな。
僕はシルバラントがいい。ロイドたちがいるから。
私はごめんなさい。少し考えさせて。
姉さん。
ごめんなさい。大切なことだからすぐには決められそうにないわ。
そうですよね。
俺は 人に残ってほしいけど、結論が出るのを待ってるよ。
ありがとう。
So, basically Lloyd was asking them where they would like to, was wondering where everybody's going to stay when they, cut the final thread of mana. And Genius immediately was like, I'm staying in Silverwind, that's where you and Colette are. Even though, Coletta's like, you originally, lived in Tasseala, so what do you want to do? While Wayne was like, I still have to think about it, I'm sorry, but it's an important decision, so I want to take my time. And Lloyd said, I would like you to stay here, but I am going to wait for your decision. And Wayne says, yes, thanks. So, yeah, we need to go Palma Costa. What? Gotten the Wonder Chef? I am not sure. Which Palma Costa Wonder Chef? Let me check. Let me check. So, I think, yeah, Palma Costa Wonder Chef was the one with the rice omelette. I already have the rice omelette one, so... definitely have that one already. Named all the dogs. That is harder. Let's go to Palma Costa and ascertain that all the dogs have been named. What is this? Oh. Wait, what? What are you? Oh, it's the farm that they did not have to explode. Okay, now I get it. Well, Palma Costa should be close by. Here it is. So, let's check everything for dogs and also exploit the female population. Oh, this... Right, we won't be able to buy from here anymore. And we won't be able to do the terrible waitress minigame anymore. Oh no! This one isn't named. We shall name this dog. So, Pekka-chan. There, Pekka-chan has been named. I'm buying everything you have before you die. David in the chat, it's a very nice city you have here. I know how that one ends. David in the chat, would be a shame if something happened to it. What is about to happen to Palma Costa, by the way? This isn't a big spoiler, so I can say this. So, like, in Dawn of the New World, very early on, Martha for a while refuses to collaborate with Colette, simply on the basis that she knows how Palma Costa was destroyed, and her mother was in Palma Costa when it happened. So she starts out being very on Colette. For that sole reason, she actually, I think, if I remember correctly, punches her. David M in the chat, distressed Martha noises. I assume you actually got that far into the game. from the speed with which you replied. Wait, what? Okay. So, Nova is like in the eastern forest from here, alright. But let's check more dogs. We have to make sure that we are not missing any big dogs. Also, just exploiting all the ladies. I see David and M actually did get this far into the game, into Dawn of the New World, which makes me happy. But on the other hand, it's also... it's very early in the game. Oh yeah, right, you are here. Oh yeah, orienteering will stop working, but I don't care, honestly. She gave me rice and I had too much, so who cares? So, money. I love how he does that with everything that is vaguely female. Oh god! Oh god! Hey, let's do that thing! No, let me go! What the hell? What the hell? I did not notice this was here! David, I'm in the chat. I think I played to the Lightning Temple. Although this said it was my friend who owned it, so I only saw parts of it rather than playing to a certain point. Oh, okay. You're in for a treat. David should have called the ship the Titanic. I mean, it's going to be very soon. So, flirting in the church. I can flirt with the church because this is what you do. But not with this guy, because apparently... I can donate to the soon-to-be-destroyed thing. Flirting with everyone in the cafeteria. These girls don't notice the sellers. This one notices the sellers. David M in the chat, being flirted with by the Chosen, right? That's practically a religious experience, but it's not their Chosen though. But they pay big attention to the fact that, like, Silver Wanty people do not refer to Silence as the Chosen. It's only the Tessala people. I just imagine, like, Celos going on his flirting spree and the entire party just following him like, why is this a thing? Wait, you're picking me up? You're picking me up in the middle of class? That's pretty bold, seeing how I'm in the first row. Okay, I'm giving you that, so stop talking to me. I love the reactions of everyone to just Zealous being an insane lunatic. David in the chat. Last chance for Colette's waitress outfit. Oh wait, it's just a title. It is just a title. And I'm not really going for it, because this minigame is so hard in this version for me. Okay, I think we checked everything. The dog is named. I think we can leave this town now, knowing that we have no regrets when it is going to be blown to smithereens. The Darkness Beam is funny is the name of this skit.
暗闇ビーム面白かったな。
そうか真っ暗になるばっかでちっとも楽しくないよ。
バカだなロイド君は。
なんでだよ。
暗闇はいいぞ。女の子と大接近できる絶好のチャンスじゃないか。
は
あんなことやこんなこともやりたい放題。つかむしろやり放題。
おーいシーナ、さっきシーナのケツ触ったのゼロスだってよ。
なんだって。
いやー待って誤解だ。俺様まだ触ってないだろ。うわ
So, basically, Salas was like, okay, this darkness beam thing was so cool, and Lloyd was like, why? It just made everything dark. I didn't think that was especially fun. To which Salas said, ah, Lloyd, you idiot, you don't understand the worth of the darkness. It is a special protection that allows us men to do things that we always wanted to do, especially when the girls can't see what we're doing. And Lloyd is like, hey, Sheena, it was Salas who touched your butt earlier. And Sheena is like, what? And Salas is like, no, I didn't do anything yet. Help! That was wrong. Let's ask at this place. I love how everybody here is talking about the Miko, and Salas is just here and is like, oh yes, the Miko. They're just talking about the farm here, so I guess I really need to go to Palma Costa again. No, I don't. I just want to know where these guys are. Honestly, they're so easy to find when you don't need them. But when you do need them, they're everywhere except where you need them to be. I'm just gonna be flying about now until I find them. guys! Oh hey, there's a treasure chest. Magic mist, nice. What's wrong? We found the Winker tree, but first we want to summarize everything that we've heard so far. I see. Well then let's try making some notes. We found the Linker tree. We think that the tree is in a place that you cannot just walk to. When we found the tree, it was dried out. If we raise the quality of the soil and use healing magic, it might help the tree, and if we don't, then there's no can do. Looks like we have no holes in our knowledge. Okay, then let's go through it all. Let's think about our situation. In order to bring the Linker tree back to Linker tree, we should carry a sound on the wind. And a wind that carries sound? Leave that to me. After all, I have the spirit self. But how are we going to bring back the dead Linker tree? We have the Linker fruits that we got from that kid. And we can use an X-sphere to give it power. Then we use some healing magic with the unicorn horn. It should work. But we might also need the help of the spirit of Earth in order to make the soil workable again. Alright, leave the spirit of Earth to me. And as for the X-sphere, it's alright, I have one. Alright, then the only thing we still need is the melody. We need a really nice sound. That's the only thing we don't have. It's alright. This little... It might not be much. But this might not be enough, but once we get a better fruit, once we have a big fruit, I will be able to make a flute from it. You want one that looks kind of like the one that Mitos had? Light, can you really do that? I mean, you've seen the things I've made for my father. And you've also seen how I helped Prosea. Yes, you really did help me. Alright then. Then let's bring the Linker tree back. Ah! How is it? When you call out... So how about it? When you call out Asuka, would you take me along? Yeah, but we don't know if we can carry all of this on the werebirds. just browsing tuners in the chat. Is that anime Yuri Loventhal? I don't think he's voiced by him, but close enough. That... Alright, then we can do that. I mean, if it is really a shining bird like Asuka. We can do this. I mean, if it comes to Asuka, once we have the contract, I can always call him Ford. So just leave that to me. Haha, I see. Well, that is all fine. Right. Just please show it to me. I wrote everything that you just summarized together. If you want to know anything, just ask me. Alright, let's go. So, back to the Dinka tree. This is really an interesting place. The Winker tree. Are you all ready, Professor Sheena? Yes, let's go. Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, Professor Sheena, I'm counting on you. Yes. Now everybody step back. Come out! O servant of the motherly earth. What you need? Gnome, make this soil workable again and healthy. Oh, got it. Okay. Next, rain. Yes. Oh, horn of the unicorn, lend me your power. Raise that. Wow! The Winker tree is back! Wow! We feel you're pretty cool. Light, Priscilla, the rest is up to you. Understood. Light? Huh. I guess this should be good? Alright, it's gonna take a night, I think. So please wait. Yes. Don't they have to dry the fruit first to make this work? Genius, here, it's yours. It really looks exactly like it. Light, Priscilla. So, that was all we needed. Genius, Sheena. Yeah. On it. Look at that! Song of the Panpipes calls Asuka again. That is Asuka. So it's like a two-headed phoenix, basically. calls upon me. Asuka, we need your power. I demand a contract with you. The contract. Where's Luna? We haven't made a contract with Luna yet, but we're asking you, seriously. I cannot make a contract if I am not with Luna. Well then, I'll make a contract with you and Luna together. Well then, when the time comes, I shall be with Luna. Until then. Yes, that's alright. Thank you, Asuka. Well then, until we meet again. So we're going to capture the anime phoenix now. Sheena, was that all you needed? He says he's going to make a contract with us. That's pretty much all we need right now, right? Yeah, surely. Luna and Asuka share the role as the spirit of flight. If Luna is the one who's keeping up the thread of mana, we don't need to make a contract with only Asuka right now here. Alright, then let's go to Luna and try to make the contract again. It appears we will be tested by both of these spirits at the same time. It's troublesome, but there's no can do. Well, we'll deal with that as it comes. Alright, let's go. We got the Linker Flute. Let's save and go to the Tower of Mana. Oh, where do you want to live? The Tessala group.
いよいよこれで最後の精霊を残すのみってわけだね。
我々テセアラ組は今後のことを考えておかねばならんな。
つまり俺様たちがシルバラントに残るのかテセアラに残るのかだな。
私はどちらでも構いません。どちらの世界でも私は一人ですから。
私はみずほのみんなと一緒にシルバラントに移住することになると思う。
俺様はそうだな。シルバラントは不便だけど俺様がいない方がテセアラは平和だろうな。
するとテセアラに未練があるのは私だけということか。
どうかな。本当はみんな未練だらけなんだと思うよ。まだ少し時間がある。じっくり考えようよ、私たちも。
だな。
So, basically they were talking about, again, whether do they want to stay once they've torn the two worlds apart? To which Presea says she doesn't really care, because no matter in which world, she doesn't really have anybody there who she'd be attached to. In Sheena's case, the entire village of Mizuho wants to move to Silverrand, so that includes her. Sellers thinks that Silverrand is pretty uncomfortable, but Tessala is probably better off and like more at peace without Sellers, so Sellers is actually tending towards Silverrand in that regard. To which Regal says, so I appear to be the only one with qualms about leaving Tessala behind. To which says, we all have our qualms, but we still have some time, so let's think about it calmly. So, now we need to go to the Tower of Mana Protection. Yeah, this is how a map works. Fascinating. Here we are. And we just go to the top. Oh. In order for the people who annoy me.
仕掛けがすべて解除されている。
ここは私たちが以前着いた時に仕掛けを解除したのよ。
それでもまたいちいち登っていくのめんどくさいよな。
しょうがないでしょ。レアバードを最上階に乗り付けるわけにもいかないし。
それにしてもパッと行くとかあってもいいんじゃないか。
パッと行く？
なんだそれは。
いや、なんでもない。
So Light basically just now was like, okay, Regal said, all of the traps are already deactivated, to which Wayne said, yes, we came by here before, so we deactivated them already. To which Light says, yeah, but even so, we still have to climb it all up, stair by step. To which Wayne says, there's no can do, that's pretty much, I mean, that's the fastest we can go. To which Light says, yeah, but they could have given us a quick travel option. To which Wayne and Regal are like, quick travel option? To which Light is like, just forget about it. So Light just annihilated this fourth wall. Just like that. But like, why didn't the devs give us a quick travel option? Is it this important that we beat this monster up again? David in the chat, I love that skit. I understand why. Ah! I'm with Lloyd, honestly. Quick travel option would have been great. David in the chat, Hanoji in the chat, Lloyd Galaxy Brain, David in the chat, it's because the point of no return for disc 1 is this dungeon. Oh. Wait, how does that mean that we cannot have a quick travel option? Like, where's the cutoff point? Oh, it's here! Is the cutoff point here? Wait! Kratos! Don't get in our way! I don't want to! But we just got a response from Darius Kalan's core system. If you make a pact with the spirits now, the protection of the great fruit will be entirely lost. And that is exactly what we're trying to achieve. Don't you understand it? This will not lead to the end that you wish for. Shut up. Do you really think I'd just let this chance go? Light. Leave him to me. You two, hurry on and make a pact with the spirits of light. Now, we're about to dissolve the protection on the great fruit. Sheena, we're relying on you. I know.
名はシーナ。ルナとアスカがミトスとの契約を破棄し、
David M in the chat. Man, Kratos, couldn't you just have come out and said it would go crazy and start destroying the world? No, that would have been too easy. This is Kratos we're talking about. My name is Sheena. I want you and Asuka to dissolve your contract with Mitos
私と新たな契約を交わすことを望んでいる。
and forge a new contract with me.
アスカは
Where's Asuka?
来るはずさ。
He should be on the way. He promised he would come.
そうですか。
I see.
それならばいいでしょう。
Well then, that shall be fine. I really love Luna's design. In this game, just as well as in Fantasia. She looks really nice.
あなたに力を貸せるものか、その力を試させてもらいます。
If you want me to lend you our power, I will have to test you first.
力を示してみせなさい。
Show me your power. So this is the disc 1 final boss, basically.
獅子先行。
Let me just put some... This is my first time of legit being about to... I'm actually really... Okay, I'm actually excited because this is gonna be my first time of legit switching a disc in a game. I've never actually had to switch a disc like this. Except when installing expansion packs for The Sims. David M. Asuka is a weird choice for the back of the box, but if he isn't cool, he really is. I think I should. This is also a good point to point out that, like, technically the spirit of the gender of most of the spirits is never really made apparent. Mostly because Japan has Japanese language doesn't really have a concept of gendered, like, you know, pronouns or something like that. Basically, they don't even have the concept of pronouns as we imagine it in general. And she photoned me. And of course she photoned me. So please, Rain, use nurse. We need nurse. We can take him out. There, that was Asuka. Now it's Luna. Oh god, I used photon on her. I'm an idiot. Oh, what else? And angel feather. Okay, that was a bad idea. Yeah, we can still take her out. I probably shouldn't have used Colette here. Oh well. We're still taking her down. Colette is still good for support. Thankfully, the AI is smart enough to not automatically cast light spells on her. I just have to stop being an idiot myself, not start. I've already started doing that. There! I shall accept your new wish, your new oath. State your new oath is what she said.
あなたを認めましょう。さあ、誓いを立てなさい。私との契約に何を誓うのです。
David M in the chat had to make sure she's theoretically responsible for Palma Costa. Oh lol. Luna in the chat. We accept you. Now, state your oath. By which oath do you want to forge a contract with me?
大いなる実りの発芽と二つの世界の真の再生を誓う。
This is a different one from before. We want to let the great fruit bloom and regenerate the two worlds truly.
いいでしょう。
Good.
私たちの力を契約者シーナに。
We shall lend our power to the contractee, Sheena. Sheena's last oath? Let the great fruit bloom. We got the topaz, and she learned her light skills.
やったか。
They did it.
しまった。
Oh no! Anime cutscene! Anime cutscene! Oh no, the stream is going to get copyright claimed for the anime cutscene, but I don't care. And suddenly there's roots everywhere. Rip Marta's mom. Rip everybody else in that town. Goodbye, Palma Costa. Was nice to have known you. David M in the chat. It was that moment that Lloyd knew he messed up. What was that again about not sacrificing anybody? And we have a lady here. That's no tree. Just what is happening?
めちゃくちゃじゃねえか。
This is all messed up.
ねえ、あれが大樹カーラン。
Hey, Is this the giant Kalan tree?
誰だろう。どこかで会ったような。
Who is she? I feel like I've met her before.
マーテル
Mattel?
マーテル、あの木に取り込まれようとしている女性が。
Wait, Mattel? The lady that is about to being trapped inside the tree?
誰かに似てる。あれは確か。
She looks like somebody. She might be.
なぜマーテルがあのようにグロテスクな胎児と復活するのだ。
Why has Mattel been revived together with this grotesque world tree? David M in the chat, to be fair, sacrificing implies an informed decision. Lloyd never said anything about not accidentally getting people killed anymore. Oh!
やはりこうなってしまったか。
I knew it would come to this.
どういうことだ。
What do you mean?
大いなる実りが精霊の死後という安定を失い暴走したのだ。
The great fruit had lost the security given to it by the protection of the spirits and went berserk.
そんなバカな。
That's ridiculous.
精霊は大いなる実りを外部から遮断し成長させないための手段ではなかったのか。
You are trying to tell me that the spirits weren't just a means of keeping the great fruit from germinating?
それだけではない。
That's not all it was.
二つの世界はユグドラシルによって強引に移送をずらされた。
Goini Iso. Just the moment. Just a moment, the dictionary is so slow. Forcibly. Inso. That is not all. The two worlds were being held forcibly apart by Yggdrasil.
本来なら互いに分離して時空の狭間へ飲み込まれてしまうのだが、
In their natural state, they are going to reject one another and are going to be swallowed up in the rift of time space. So the world is going to be swallowed up in the rift of time space. That is hilarious.
二つの世界の中心に大いなる実りが存在しているからこそ、
It is all because the great fruit exists between the two worlds
それは回避されている。
that we could escape this fate. Great fruit kept. Great fruit kept worlds from clashing together into time. From clashing together into time space rift. Oh my god, what am I even are you listening to this? Oh my god. This is sci-fi now. Then again, Fantasia had freaking time travel and also tech, so I am not surprised. I mean, I've played this game before, of course I'm not surprised.
そんなことは貴様の公爵を受けなくても分かっている。
Yes, I don't need the details. I know that even without you trying to explain.
大いなる実りは離れようとする二つの世界に吸引され、
The great fruit is going to suck in the two worlds that have been separated from one another.
どちらかの位相に引きずり込まれようとしている。
And both of them are going to be pulled in.
故にいつ暴走してもおかしくない不安定な状態にあった。
It is just natural that this fruit was in an unstable state that and would eventually go out of control.
待て。
Wait!
それでは精霊のくさびは大いなる実りを二つの世界の狭間にとどまらせるための檻として機能していた。
Wait, so you're saying that the great fruit was a knob that kept the two worlds trapped in the current state. God damn it, this is so weird. Tales is always a little sci-fi. Okay, let me try to translate again. So you are telling me that the cage the spirits formed around the great fruit had the function of allowing the two worlds, allowing the space between the two worlds to remain.
そういうことか。
Is that what you're saying?
その通りだ。安定を失った大いなる実りにお前たちがマナを照射した。
Exactly. You fed mana to the unstable great fruit.
結果、それは歪んだ形で発芽し、暴
And-
走している。
And as a result, it has bloomed into this distorted form and gone out of control.
融合しかかったマーテルをも飲み込んでな。
And now, Martel, who had fused with it, is being sucked in as well.
理屈はどうでもいい。このままだとどうなるんだ。
This is enough philosophizing already. What are we going to do now?
クラトスの言葉が事実なら、シルバラントは暴走した大樹に飲み込まれ消滅する。
If what Kratos says is true, then Silverwand is going to be sucked in by the berserking world tree, and it will be destroyed.
シルバラントが消滅すれば、
And if Silverwand is destroyed,
聖地カーラント、異界の扉の2極で隣接するテセアラもまた消滅する。
then the holy land of Kalan and the door to the other world, and with it the connected Tessala, are going to be destroyed as well.
みんな死ぬんですね。
So you're saying everybody is going to die?
あの歪んだ大樹とデリスカーランに住む天使以外はな。
Everything except for this twisted world tree and the angels living on Derdis Kalan.
なんとかしないと。
Everything other than Derdis Kalan angels dies. We have to do something!
なんとかってどうするんだい。
Yeah, but what?
言わん。貴様は
David M in the
この
chat.
始末どう
Let's
つけるつもりなのだ。
David M in the chat. Let's all move to Derdis Kalan. Brilliant idea. Yuan, how are you intending to react to this?
マナの流れを切り替えて照射を止めることはできる。
I can stop the mana flow. I can cut and stop the mana flow.
しかし、それではあの大樹を収めることはできない。サイは投げられたのだ。
However, that will not calm this world tree. We already lost that chance.
テセアラでもあの大樹は同じように暴走しているのか。
Has this tree also appeared and started its rampage in Tessala?
いや、それはなかろう。影響を受けて地震程度は起きているだろうが。
No, that has not happened. But they are feeling the effects. There must be a lot of earthquakes right now.
そうね。おそらくコレットの世界再生によって
I see. It is possible that due to Colette's world
シル
regeneration.
バラントの精霊が活性化しているはず。
Oh, I see. Well, due to Colette's world regeneration, the spirits of Silverwand are supposed to be active.
だからシルバラントの精霊に引きずられてこちらで大樹が暴走しているのよ。
I assume that the tree is being attracted by the spirits of Silverwand, and that is why it is on its rampage here.
それは正しい。精霊たちはそれぞれ陰と陽の2つの役割を。
That is exactly. The spirits serve as the yin of yang, serve as in a yin of yang dynamic, and each have their own role. So let me just write that down. Because like now we have some Taoism in here. You know, it's actually funny how much of this game actually feels pretty similar to Fantasia when you realize like just how it's structured and how the dialogue is written. You can really tell that this was still like early 3D RPGs and a lot was still handled exactly the same as it would have been handled in a 2D RPG. David M in the chat. Yggdrasil won't mind us crashing on his couch, right? Right? They circle between their duties, depending of the journey of regeneration of the Miko.
現在、陽であるマナの供給を担当しているのがシルバラントの精霊だ。
Right now, on the side of the young, there are the spirits of Silverrand who are supposed to deliver mana.
だからこそ、大樹はマナの過摂取で暴走しているのだろう。
And that is why the world tree right now is rampaging, thanks to the overflow of mana.
だったら相反するもう一方の精霊の力をぶつければ。
Then, if we took it out with the power of the opposing spirits,
中和されるんじゃないか。
shouldn't that balance things out?
ロイド？意味わかってる？
Light, do you know what you're saying here?
バカにするな。
Don't make fun of me.
前に先生が磁石のプラスとマイナスは中和されるって言ってた。
I remember that the professor said something about how plus and minus cancel each other out before.
そういうことだろ。
So that should work like this, right?
ロイド、ちょっと違うけれど、あなたにしては冴えてるわ。
Light, that's a little bit different, but honestly for you, that is a pretty good idea.
仮にテセアラ側の精霊をぶつけるとして、どうやってぶつけるんだい？
So even if I tried to attack it with the spirits of Tessiala, how exactly do you want me to do that?
あんな風に暴れてる大樹の足元までは近寄れないよ。
I can't even get close to it with the way it's rampaging.
魔導法だ。
We could use the magic wave cannon.
魔導法ってあのロディルが作っていたという機械ですか？
Magic wave cannon. That is the machine that Vordiel was working on, right?
あれはもともと我々が
ロディルを利用して作らせていたものだ。
Originally, we created it. We were trying to manipulate Rodil.
精霊の守護が解ける前はロディルに救いの塔を破壊させて直接種子に近づくつもりだった。
We wanted to approach the seal. We wanted to approach the seal before solving the protection of the spirits, in order by having Rodil destroy the Tower of Salvation. Angel of the Sword in the chat. Nanny, it's nice to see you. Your timing is impeccable. I'm just about to enjoy lunch. And we're just about to switch discs here.
魔導法にテセアラの精霊のマナを込めて大樹に向かって放つということ。
You mean we should feed the mana of Tessala's spirits into the magic wave cannon and release it towards the world tree, right?
確かにそれ以外方法はなさそうだな。
Well, that does appear to be the only valid option.
まずは現状のマナの照射を止めなくては。
But first we have to stop the mana injection that is going on right now.
マナの照射が続けば大樹はますます成長して中和どころの騒ぎではないわ。
If the mana injection continues like this, the world tree is just going to grow, and eventually it will be too big to balance out.
ではこうすればいい。
Then how about we do it like this?
貴様がどこに所属し何をしているのか私は見なかったことにする。
Yuan, I'm going to pretend I didn't see where you went and what you did.
だから今すぐにレネゲードへ指示を出しマナの照射を止めろ。
So please, give the order to the renegades right away to stop the mana injection.
ロイドたちは魔導法へ向かえばいい。
Lloyd and the others should go to the magic wave cannon.
よかろう。
Understood.
無理です。
There's no way.
イセリア牧場に潜入した同志はホシテスによって処刑されました。
Oh no! Oh no! Our colleagues who had infiltrated the Azalea Ranch were executed by Forsters.
どういうことだ。
What do you mean?
イセリア牧場はまだ機能している。
The Azalea farm is still working.
内通者にマナ照射の切り替えをさせていたのだ。
We let people want some of our people go there to redirect the mana injection.
要するに今から侵入して照射を止めなくちゃならねえって。
In other words, we have to infiltrate it all over again and stop the mana injection right now.
では私が行こう。
Well then, I will go.
機構が敵対する機構一人を生かせるというのは
You? Do you really think that we are going to let our enemy go alone?
我らの同志を向かわせる。
I'm giving him my blessing.
魔導法の準備各地の魔導路の停止。
We need to prepare the magic wave cannon and stop the magic wave reactor.
レネゲードにはやってもらわねばならないことが多い。
There are a lot of tasks that the renegades have to take care of right now.
余計な手勢を割くな。
We cannot risk any. You cannot risk any hands.
俺が行く。
Then I'll go.
何言ってんだい。こっちは魔導法へ向かわないと。
What are you talking about? We have to go to the magic wave cannon.
シーナとレネゲードで魔導法に向かってもらう。
Sheena, you will go with the renegades.
俺たちとクラトスでイセリア牧場へ潜入する。
We are going to infiltrate the Azalea Ranch with Kratos.
シーナは俺たちの指示で魔導法を撃て。
Just shoot the magic wave cannon on our sign.
シーナだってクラトスからの指示だけを信用はできないだろう。
After all, I don't think you would trust a sign from Kratos alone.
そいつはそうだけど
I mean, you're right, but
ショコラか
what about Chocola?
そうか。ショコラはイセリア牧場にいるんだよ。
That's right, Chocola is in the Azalea Ranch.
ロイド、ちゃんと約束を覚えてたんだね。
Right. That's where you want to go there, right? You remembered the promise.
分かったお前たちに任せ
Alright then, I'll leave this to you. I'm praying you'll succeed.
行くぞみんな
Alright, let's go. Kratos joined the team. Kratos got the title traitor. That is the title I always wanted, traitor. That's a lot of earthquake. Huh. What is wrong, Mitos? I just felt like I heard Genius's voice just now. Whoa! No! Mitos! Sister! This is actually sad. He saved Tabitha. That's just like, ah! David, I'm in the chat, and that's how Tabitha saved the world. Almost. Why did you let me cooperate with you? If you are going to stop the mana reactor, you won't need me. Because we don't trust Crucius. However, sometimes even I and the Renegades, we and the Renegades, have to solo our pride for things like this. Oh. I don't know when we and the Renegades are going to clash again. It's better to keep you close and keep an eye on you. I see. You're thinking very strategically there. How are we going to get in? The door is locked. I'm going to climb in from above and then open the door from inside. No, I'll do it. With this sort of door, it might be better to fly across. Oh yeah, he can do this. Well, Colette could do this too, you know. Enemies is this skit called.
またあんたとこうやって一緒に戦うとはな
深いか
卑屈だなもちろん手放して喜んじゃいないし信用してるわけでもないぜ
そうだそれでいい私とお前は敵同士なのだからな
David, so basically, they're talking about how they are enemies and they don't trust each other, but it's still kind of nice to work together again. I should, David M, honestly, the human ranchers have some really good puzzles. This puzzle design, I'm almost going to miss them. Perhaps, but right now I am just focused on getting this done. Tiny angel, nice. Warlock, there we go. Talk active. Harem. I'll give him the harem. Battle artist. I'm just thinking about which ones are the most advantageous. Yeah, this one. I'm giving him the traitor. That should do it, so. Honestly, I want to save, but game doesn't let me save. There, oh, saving. So, why haven't we swapped the disc yet? Is that happening after this? Anyway, I think I'll go to bed for today. It's already pretty late. And I mean, we did quite a bit today, so I think it's pretty fine what we did so far. David, I'm in the chat. The only time in the game when you can have Kratos and Zealous in battle at the same time. Yeah, you're right. I could actually, right now I could fill my entire party with nothing but healers. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Anyway, I think I'm going to stop here for today. It's been fun, but I am tired and it is late. So, okay, I think I'm going to continue tomorrow. Maybe the day after tomorrow, I'm not quite sure. But we're pretty close to the end of this game, I think. Which is funny because we're also close to swapping the disc. But yeah, this is how this game works. So yeah, I'll bid you all good night for now. Nighty night. See you later.